all I care about is the little tingles in my ears, my butthole, and I just want to feel strong.
That's all you care about, literally, then you would just use beta-alanine.
Or
And why do you think I have these separately?
Drive yourself away. Drive yourself away. Yep. Come on, Greg. You got this. Let's go. Boy, that's actually monumental to me. I've never felt my back like that.
Yeah. And so we're getting ready for the gym and we're about to take in pre-workout. And there's things you need to know about pre-workout. And so how much caffeine do you want before the gym? Like how much energy do you want?
Like 100 milligrams? I don't know.
So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
So when you take pre-workout, what do you usually do?
Take the scoop.
Okay.
I put a little beta-alanine. All I care about is the little tingles in my ears, my butthole, and I just want to feel strong.
Okay, so clearly likes beta-alanine. Now, hardcore pre-workout, you can have 1 or 2 scoops.
Yeah.
If you take 1 scoop, you're gonna get half as much as 2 scoops. Makes sense. So how do you know how much you want? For example, this pre-pump with no caffeine in it whatsoever, you can take 1, 2, or 3 scoops.
Oh geez, that's
so if you only take 1 scoop all the time, are you getting enough? And newsflash, things settle and whatnot, and so 1 scoop is supposed to weigh 8.2 grams. Hardcore 8.2 grams. That's a scoop, correct?
Yes.
Let's see what it weighs. 7.5 grams. But if you shake it, if you pat it, it's going to condense itself. If you shake it up and it's fluffy and you do it, it's going to have more air in it. It's objects settle. So my recommendation, measuring pre-workouts and whatnot, please look at the ingredients. For example, you see caffeine 125 in 1 scoop, but you don't realize dicaffeine malate 50. So you have to add them together.
So
175 per scoop, but that's not the only stimulant in it. So you have to be wary. Anytime you try a new supplement, don't just say 1 scoop. Maybe start with the half a scoop and look at the label. If it says 1 scoop, 2 scoops, you don't know if you need 1 scoop or 2 scoops. So please, like, be careful with your supplements because some people, they're going to use too much. If you're used to this supplement right here and you only take 1 scoop and you buy someone else's and it's a bigger scoop, you might take too much.
But don't you think it's also on the supplement company, because lots of people, like new guys to the gym, or people who don't research, people who don't care, we're just gonna do 1 scoop every time.
The problem is people are idiots and morons, as you know.
Oh no, I have been an idiot
when people buy this, they literally don't even read directions. I mean, it seems simple directions. As a dietary supplements, mix 1 to 2 scoops with 6 to 10 ounces of water per scoop, based on your body size and tolerance. 30 minutes before. So 1 to 2 scoops. If they don't read it, they might not know how much to put. But some other companies, it's only 1 scoop. Like Zoa from The Rock, we just did a video on it yesterday.
That one tastes like
it's
shit.
1 scoop. And I'm like, well, is 1 scoop good? Is 1 scoop bad? Is there a lot of caffeine? Is there a little caffeine? Is there enough beta-alanine? Is there enough L-citrulline? Enough betaine? What about, you need to look at the ingredients, and they're all different. Obviously,
here for the
taste
taste.
is important.
I'm here for the taste.
All right, so we're going with 1 scoop. So let's
taste and does my butthole itch. Taste, butthole itch.
All right. If you want the itchy butthole,
I do.
You literally would want this.
Yeah, but I already got 2 from this, so now I have to do some math.
So you took 1 scoop, and so you got 2 grams. So do you want 3.2?
An extra 3.2?
Do you want 3.2 total? Like the typical?
Greg, I'll go crazy. I want like 4. What if I want 4.8?
Well, you can put 2 more grams in.
That's, wow, good math. Thanks.
Go for it. I use more than him. I put a scoop and a quarter and I add beta-alanine all the time. And sometimes I have beta-alanine throughout the day. Because it's not about just having it in that workout. It saturates your body over time. It's like creatine. You don't need to have creatine right before you gym.
What does beta-alanine do?
Beta-alanine buffers lactic acid. So that instead of like getting to your max, like in getting that lactic acid burn, say at 15 reps in, you can get 16 reps. Or if you're doing cardio and you're tired at like 50 seconds, you can do 10 more seconds because you don't have that burn, you can go a bit longer. It's probably one of, if not the most underrated supplement in the world is beta-alanine. People, they itchy butthole and a whole thing. I'm like, there's so much science to show that it works. Just think of it, a 1 or 3% improvement in performance. I lost a bike race the other day by 0.01 seconds. 0.01. 1% faster.
Was a little bit more itchy.
By just taking a little bit more beta-alanine, I'm going 0.01 faster.
Just a little bit more butthole itch. Propels
a little bit more. And I mean, you like the tingles, but like, you get used to it. When I first started the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? Now I could take 5 or 6 grams, no problem.
Is that healthy?
No. Yeah, it's healthy. There's nothing harmful in beta-alanine. It's not like some banned drug that you shouldn't be using. The caffeine in here is more unhealthy than the beta-alanine because most people overdo their caffeine. Most people take more than the 400 milligrams the FDA recommends in a day. That's why I only take caffeine before my workouts. So I don't. My coffee's decaf. I leverage the benefits of caffeine for my workouts. It gives me that dopamine hit, makes you feel good. If you avoid caffeine altogether for your workouts, you're going to work a workout that much more.
Yeah.
Just think of it. You're going to feel good. You need 3 of these GO2 Max.
Oh, of course I do. Yeah.
And,
no, I need those.
And you absolutely need them. No, I'm kidding. It's going to benefit you though.
Just don't give me the dick pills.
Helps you. Actually, you want some of those?
Right now. I don't think I put this many pills. Well, you're actually going to take one?
I'm taking 4.
Greg, I don't need the... You know what? I'm working out with you, Greg. I'd love some dick pills.
People take Cialis before they work.
Yeah. Really?
Absolutely.
This is the first time I've ever had this many pills in my life. Greg's like my dad. He's teaching me such good things. Shove pills down your throat, like mix things
Your
up.
dad coming from the past. I watch about 100 videos of that. And so when I go to the gym, I bring my pre-pump and then I stick the pre-pump in there. Cell-citrulline. It's got more beta-alanine. I'm all about beta-alanine. I'm all about it.
Well, I'm about it too. That's actually the only thing I care about. Truthfully.
The beta-alanine is your favorite.
Yeah.
This is what you would want then. Because pre-pump has no caffeine in it.
And just put the beta-alanine with it.
It's got beta-alanine and L-citrine, but like literally, if that's all you care about, literally, then you would just use beta-alanine. And why do you think I have these separately? We got the GO2 Max. I've already taken all that.
How long do you wait before we go to the gym? It's like
we're getting ready.
Oh, cool. I'm ready. Me and my itchy butthole are ready. I'm healthier than last time right now.
And so we're starting off with a warm-up. You don't need to go too hard. Zone 2 cardio, you just want to feel good. It should be easy. It should feel like you could go an hour or 2.
Greg's actually my coach. And I've been working out for 10 years before because I wanted to do a bodybuilding show.
Absolutely.
Not exactly sure when, but in the near future.
When you're ready.
When I hired you on as my coach, I weighed 205 pounds. I'm down to 183 now. I've been working out for 10 years. For 3 of those years, no, that's such a lie. 4 of those years, didn't do any cardio. No cardio at all.
A lot of people think cardio is going to lose all your muscle. I'm literally racing bikes. I still have plenty of muscle.
Because Greg just simply told me, he was like, okay, we're going to start with the weekly recommended dose of cardio, which was, I did not know, was 2.5 hours.
It's 150 minutes. Yep, 2.5 hours. In a week.
That killed me at first.
At zone 2.
Even in zone 2, like just talking, I couldn't do it. Now, did my first 10K, ran my first marathon. I know you hate running.
So hard to build muscle when you run.
Oh, I know.
But literally, look at the size of this guy's quads. That's the first thing I noticed was how big his legs were. And yet, you know, doing cardio, running.
I like the challenge of it. Like I hate running, I hate cardio, but I like the challenge of it.
Yeah. So after this, we're doing a full body workout. I do my full body every 3 days. This is what I do. Majority of the time, I'm riding bikes. So on my days off the gym, I usually race or ride the bike for an hour plus. And on bike day, on gym days, I'll usually do 30 to 60 minutes of cardio. So a lot of cardio, probably 6 hours a week, roughly.
Wow, that's a good amount.
And a lot of it's at a high intensity. That's why I don't do like 10 hours. But I mean, I care more about cardio than weight. So
why?
I did weights for 30 plus years. Yeah. My dopamine was from challenging myself to be the best, strongest, break records, whatever bodybuild. But now I'm older. I care more about chasing that improvement in cardiovascular, healthy heart, live longer than last time. And so that's why I'm really pursuing the cardio aspect. As long as you've got something to chase in life, that's all that really matters.
That's a good point.
How do you like to train? You said we're briefly talking.
Yeah.
You don't really like the Jeff Nippard scientific stuff
I used to
anymore.
love that shit.
It's more like balls out, train hard. More like Sam Sulek, like go hard.
I feel like I know he's a lot stronger and a lot bigger, but I feel like I train harder than him most of the time.
Right. So you just push yourself.
Yeah. For me, it's like it's not good. I know it's not good for the nervous system. It's probably not good for bodybuilding. I train almost purely for like my mental health. Like I like it like the David Goggins crap. Like it's not the best for you, but I
this
like
is what I think. You need to train the way that you like to train, and whatever that is, I don't care if the science backs it up or not. That's how you should train, because that's the way you're going to keep training for life. Anyone can train for 5 years. Can you train forever? I've been training since I was 10. That's 38 years. I like what I do. And so if you're more motivated by science training, RP, save 3 reps on every set, and deload every week, and do this and up and down, great. But if you want to train harder than last time every time you go to the gym, and that works for you, why the hell not?
And maybe one day it'll stop working. Because I used to love that, and that was working, and I thought I would never do the ego lifting. I feel like I got to a really dark place in my life, and even though I was working out, I was so confused how I felt so depressed every day, even though I was doing such a good thing for my body. And a big factor that helped that was when I started to take the training more hardcore.
Right.
Because I used to see the gym as like something that was purely fun. The powerlifting was purely fun for me. Yes, there was adversity and challenge, but when I developed the mentality for myself to just every single time I come in, I have to make at least one set, one exercise, like push myself harder than I thought, harder than your last time.
Yeah, we're not going to go and go nuts on the first warm-up set, but at least one of the sets, at least for me, we're doing full body, at least one exercise is going to be taken to failure and beyond, typically partial reps at the end. I just like training like that. Now, if you're a beginner, you know you got to ease into this. You're not going to, like, the first day in the gym do a drop set. That just doesn't make sense. But once you've gotten to a certain level, there's nothing wrong wrong with training harder. The more sets you do, the easier you go. The less sets you do, the more intense you go.
I'm a 2-set type of guy, you know?
We're
2
going
pump
all
chump.
out. We don't need to do 15 different sets. I train my whole body every 3 days.
Do you like more exercises or more, what do you like?
I only do the exercises I really like. I hardly do any exercises. I go into a gym, a different gym half the time, and I pick something, I'm like, I'm gonna go hard on that, and that's it. Like I trained chest 3 days ago, it's still sore. I can still feel it in here. So I know I push really hard because 3 days later I still feel that.
Yeah.
I'm training legs all the time on the bike, so my legs are always sore, so I don't really need to do a bunch of sets.
Cool.
So I'd rather make up with intensity over volume. A lot of people volume, 20 sets. I just don't got the time for that. I want to train my whole body, 60 to 90 minutes, everything, and only do it every 3 days. Everyone has that
we're
time.
burning time, Greg. Let's go.
All right, okay, I'll warm up with this.
Sure.
Actually, I need more weight. This is too light.
Yeah, this is powerlifting bench press world champion, guys.
Yeah, I still have that record, actually.
I've heard that
Masters.
line a billion times. Every Greg video. Oh my God, you know, I'm actually the bench press world champion, holding record, 500 pounds. But that's not part of your passion right now, right? The heavy lifting is not.
No, I don't do it at all. I just train for fun. I'm bike racing.
Kick ass.
Am I strong now? A lot stronger than average. Am I world level? No.
Yeah. Greg's just coping, guys. He's weak as shit now. So am I too, so am I.
I set the ego aside. I used to come here and do 5 plates aside. It was fun. Now I'm a lot weaker, but I just forget what I used to lift, and I go more by feel. I'm like, did I actually get a good workout from that or not? I can't go to the gym all the time. Like if you love the gym,
I do,
and you want to go 7 days a week, it's not good. You can't do your full body 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with that. But if you're into doing cardio and just training, why not come to the gym and do an hour of cardio? Don't do any weights. Then the next day do your entire body.
Really is harder than last time, huh?
Or just a warm-up set. Get the body primed. Then when I get to the next set, I go harder than last time. I don't find I get injured because I do a big warm-up. I mean, usually I'm doing 30 minutes to an hour cardio warming up before even lifting my weights. Slower eccentric than concentric, you're probably not gonna get injured. Biggest problem people do is they train too heavy and the reps are too low. That's when you get hurt.
Never in my life have I gotten injured from like a 1 rep max.
Never.
Never. I only get
21 years of age. It doesn't happen till, well, it doesn't.
I've gotten injured so many times, but it's usually from like 3-4 reps. Like I have
Really?
my
3 or
disc in my
4?
spine is popped out a bit.
I never get injured from like high rep sets. So now your chest should feel fresh because you've done another exercise. And so now you can go a bit heavier. But what you want to do is make sure that you're lowering the weight slowly, like slower than you're pushing it up. If you're under control on the eccentric, you're probably not going to get hurt. People get hurt when they bounce the weight off their chest or they just don't have any control. Like when I use machines, I put more weight on one side than the other so that the bar goes up at the same time. Like I can get 5 more reps at least with my right arm and the left. Way
What?
Like look at the muscle that's missing here.
Wait, what is that from?
Versus this side. A bike accident, I landed on my elbow and broke the bone and the tendon got removed.
How long ago?
A year.
That's a back
2
in your
years.
day moment.
It didn't come back. This one, 3 or 4 years ago, it's 100%.
I like all the excuses, Greg.
I'll go a bit heavier on this side just for the...
I've never heard of anyone doing that. Go ahead. So is this like a real set or are you still warming up?
Nope, this is it.
Okay, so we're going hard now.
Yep.
How many sets do you do? 2, 3, 4?
I'm gonna go hard. I did 1 set.
Okay, cool. Come on. Come on, you got 1 more. Let's go. Up, up. Come on, it's just touching the elbows. It's just touching the elbows together. Easy. Drive yourself away. Drive yourself away. Yup. Yup. Come on, Greg. You got this. Let's go. Breathe. 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 You've done harder. You've done harder. There. Woo. So you only do 1 exercise of this, and you're done this exercise now.
I'm done chest.
Really?
I do like a couple of hard sets, that's it. Like if sometimes I train my whole body every other day, sometimes every 3 days. I had a huge bike race, team harder than last time.
Cool.
We're like in first place, second place. Like, so I didn't train yesterday because I wanted to be at peak sprint performance. So it's been 3 days. My chest is still sore, so I don't need a lot of stimulus.
Cool. Like I just have to go really hard or I'm wasting
You're going all out. Like,
got it.
Think of it. If you know you got 1 set, how hard are you going to push?
No, I know I got 1
say,
set.
Hey, you got 6 more sets of chest to do. You're going to save it.
Yeah.
Good form, yep. He's got good control. Notice he's not bouncing at the bottom. The eccentric is slow, it's under control, great mind-muscle connection. No way, I mean, it's possible to get injured, but they're almost not possible that a guy's gonna get injured training like this. Versus if we put another plate on, we try to show off and lift more than each other, that's when you get hurt. Take your time at the top. You just keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Your partner can come in. If they can't get it, they can touch on each side. If you have somebody to help you out.
Okay, wait, let me try this one. Watch the result.
Up. Slow on the way down. There you go. You're done. Now, you could in fact rest, pause. You could rest for 15 seconds and try it again. I've done that and I can't get any reps.
Oh, I'm doing that.
When I'm done, I'm done.
It's been 15 seconds.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
I haven't trained hard enough. My little ego, my little boy ego is still here, Greg. I can't finish like that.
Drop sets. You could do partial reps. Oh, there you go. Pretty good recovery here. And some people would rest and do it again. There's so many ways to do this.
My little fragile ego loves that.
I like to do, if I'm really, really wanting to push hard, I do drop set. I'll take off a plate on each side and just keep going. But I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm still tired. Okay. We can now go to the lat pull down. We'll go all out on this one. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm trying to save time, is I'm gonna do a drop set. Starting with a fairly heavy weight. And when I can't really get good form on it, I'm gonna drop the weight and then drop the weight again. You ever do drops, or is this
I think back is one of the only exercise, like body parts, where I don't go 100% to failure.
Yeah.
Because it's like I still can't feel my back fully.
It's so easy to cheat.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It is an ego type lifting kind of thing. This is gonna be heavy from the get-go, but I don't mind a little bit of body English at the end. I mean, if you have to cheat on the first rep to get anything down, it's not really much point, but they should be all right. Ugh.
Oh, look at the striations in the biceps, guys. See, this is what happens when you're not fat like me. And that's the face Greg makes after he does the harder than last time pills. Oh, trust me, I know it's harder than last time. It's crazy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Easy. Yep. Good.
Gonna drop it down one more. Triple drop as many drops as I do. After that, I'm just pretending to exercise. Now this is when the beta-alanine really kicks in. On a longer set like this, board off that lactic acid, do extra reps, lets you train harder than last time.
Come on, don't fake it now, let's go. Imagine the back closing. Come on, don't fake it now, let's go. Come on. Good, don't cheat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Yep. Easy, see, you got it. I bet you can do one more. I bet you can do one more. Come on, don't cheat. Use it, yes. One more, you got it. You trust me, you have one more.
The forearms let go.
Yeah.
Harder than last time pills. Start with 180. Yep. He's really feeling the stretch here on the way up. Slow eccentric, he's really got good control. He's pulling in right here. There's the scapulas. He's getting a stretch at the top. Very strict, very controlled. Ready to drop it?
Not yet. I gotta go to failure.
When spotting, only pull on the way down. You don't need to pull on the way up. So much easier to let it go up under control, but you need to spot on the way down. It's a great tip. Only at the way down. He can control that, no problem. It's no problem, he's got good control, pull down. Especially as it enters the closest part to your neck. Right here, over here, pull down. If I were you, I would stretch out higher, get your lats a bigger stretch. Yeah, that's it. And we need to drop the weight one more time. Again, only force the weight down. Very heavy drop. Usually after a drop, the first rep, you should be able to get it fairly easy, and it gets hard by like reps 3 to 5. Good stretch at the top.
Set.
And if you can't get it out, you drop the weight again. You'll know if you're moving it a few inches on your own, the partner has to pull down the whole way. It's time to actually drop the weight or just end the set. It all depends on how hard you want to go.
Honestly, I think the hardest is like, even if you're with a training partner, it's just like not lying to yourself. Because there's so many reps where I wanted to just swing just to get the dopamine of one rep, but I would have been lying, not feeling my back.
Bodybuilding is so much harder than powerlifting training, in the gym specifically. If you ever think there's no way, powerlifting, you got like 1 rep max, you get psyched up, you slap your face, smiths. It's very easy to motivate yourself to go all out for 5 seconds. It's hard to slowly feel the pain, lean into it, pause the squat with only 2 plates, stay there for 3 seconds, and then do that for a set of 15. Way harder to do that than to just go crazy and just get psyched up. And, it's a completely different feeling.
Arnold was calming in the gym. I'm calming in the gym right now.
Exactly.
And I'm harder than last time.
Next time on Coach Greg.
To train at this intensity for multiple sets, what do you have to do to recover?
Steroids.